butterflies, it's your girl Pam. I wanted to come on here and give you all just a little bit of insight. I'm going to go into a couple of other videos, but a few of them may have a logo on there, and so you'll see a beautiful little smiley face. Now, some of it is covering my face because the logo is covering my face, and I had to sit and weigh it. Now, I could try to get the logo. I didn't feel like doing all that. I'm just being honest. I didn't have time to do all of that. However, I felt like the information that I was sharing would be helpful enough that you all could look at the smiley face versus my beautiful face for just a little bit of each of the videos. So this is the week of March 10th through March 16th. And so hopefully you guys will find some information that will help you. And that's what my prayer is. Honestly, I just want to be able to share the ups, the downs, the nasties, and the Grammys, honey. And then those wonderful celebrations that we have. This was the first week that I did an injection. And just to kind of remind you, I went to the doctor's office to tell them that I decided not to do the injections. And then when my A1C went from 6.9 to 7.3 in 3 months, I knew that I needed some help. And that's what I ended up doing. So this is the week of March 10th through March 16th, and hopefully you'll be able to get some information out of it. All right? So if you like it, please like, subscribe, do all of those good things. Make a comment. Please leave me comments. I love hearing from you all, my butterflies. So leave me some comments. Are you in the first part of your stage? You're already seasoned in this, or you're thinking about it? So please share with me. All right, we'll talk to you later, butterflies. Here we go. Hey butterflies, it's your girl Pam. I'm not sure if anybody will ever see the day or light of this. I don't know. I am at this point in my life, I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to share this information. But as of today, March the 10th, 2026, I just got my first I think it's Mounjaro. I don't know what it is. The GLP-1 shot. And I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with you. I think what ended up happening was my A1C, the last time I was here 3 months ago, was 6.9, and now it's 7.3. And we had an agreement that if I couldn't get the weight off, and I was on metformin before, I didn't realize that metformin was holding my weight down that much. And so I didn't know. And I didn't know anything about what's called food noise. Didn't have a clue. And I did not know that obesity was a disease. Documented now as a disease. And so with that food noise of me hearing and really not having a clear understanding of why I kept having these urges, I literally felt like somebody that was addicted to drugs. And I'm not trying to make light of it. That is a disease. This is a disease. And I guess I'm just trying to give context. So I'm not trying to disrespect anybody or make light of anything, but I could not figure out where that urgency was coming from. So the agreement was if I could not get the weight off, that I would go on the shot. They gave me a sample for a month. And I'm going to pray that I can afford to do this. But at the same token, can I afford not to? Because at some point, this is going to affect my kidneys. And so, I don't know. I'm hoping that while I'm on this, that it is not forever. that I get a grasp on things and that I am able to find different habits and do what I need to do. But I have to deal with some excess skin, if the weight comes off or when the weight comes off, and praying that the side effects are none to minimal. So, but I don't know if anybody's going to see this, but if you do, know that I finally got the courage to share this information. And we're going to take it from there. March 10th, 2026. I have to take it every Tuesday. So, wish me hope and love. All right. Love you, butterflies. Hey, butterflies. I was trying to figure out how to be able to chronicle this because you never know how you're going to feel after this. And so, talking about the GLP-1, I want to be able to give when it's time. And like I said, I'm doing this for me right now. But when it's time, and I feel like I'm a vessel to be able to share, that I can give you some real, literally start to finish type situation. And I don't even know how to get off of this, or I don't know. But as I go along, I'm going to, take you guys with me. So yesterday I only ate once, and I only ate once because I thought that I was going to have labs. And so because I thought I was going to have labs, I was trying to not eat anything. So therefore I could, have a clean lab or not have to come back to the office at another time. And so by the time we finished, we went, I think Bree went and got her some food from American Deli. I had changed because I was going to American Deli too. And I changed my thought process and I ended up going to Bay Breeze and got a broiler meal. So I got scallops, I got tilapia, and I got jumbo shrimp. They were all broiled. I did have them seasoned in Obey. I got a baked potato and I got a salad. Everything that what came in the plate, I halved it. But that's not anything that's new for me. I've always halved stuff. So I took half of the tilapia because they give you 2 pieces. There were 4 shrimp. I took 2 shrimp. I ate, it must have been 8 scallops. So I took 4 of those. And then I halved the potato, and then I halved the salad. And so I could tell that I was full. And so I did not eat anything sweet. Honestly, I think let me just tell y'all, I'm going to be completely transparent. I think this is a mind fuck. I don't even think anything's in the damn, in the injection. I think this is a mind fuck that you're going to get sick or throw up or have diarrhea, and so your mind shifts that you don't want to do those things, because there's no way in God's name that one injection that afternoon, right, at 4:00, 4:15, and then later that night, the person that has to have chocolate, has to have something sweet every night, that I didn't want it. That's crazy as hell to me. So I so anyway, after I ate, like I said, I felt full. I stopped when I was full, but it was just so happened I stopped when I was finished with my food. I didn't like overeat or try to eat more. I didn't do any of that. So, and it wasn't like a, oh my God, I'm bloated type thing. It was like, oh, okay, I'm full. I feel, good. And so I went on and finished. And then I ended up with diarrhea. And it wasn't, and I know TMI, but it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm never getting off the toilet. It was just looser than it normally was. I'm done now. TMI. And I had a little bit of nausea, but you got to realize I've been on chemo, so it was probably nausea for other folks. Not that much for me. It was just enough to get on my damn nerves. But after I let loose, I went on to the bathroom. I mean, on and finished doing some work on my side business, and I went on to sleep. Slept through the night. I think I may have gotten up once. This is the person recently that was getting up every 2 hours, right? So there's bees out here. They're out. And so I only got up, I think maybe twice. No, excuse me, one time. And then when I got up the last time, I was up for the morning, and so it was fine. Let me see. I feel like I got some more energy. Now, me and my daughter went and got a membership, and we went walking. And I don't even know if I told y'all about this part yet. But if I haven't, I'll pick it up on tomorrow's. But I'm hoping, like, this is for me, but hopefully at some point it's going to be for somebody else to help them. So anyway, I am feeling actually pretty good. I haven't eaten. I normally intermittent fast, so I'm getting ready to go fix me some eggs. I'm only going to use one oat yolk, and then 4 additional eggs. What's the thing called? The whites, and just scramble me something real quick. Not put the normal cheese that I normally do. Just sprinkle a little cheese and some sausage, and I got a meeting at 1 o'clock. Now, my friend who has taken GLP-1, and then some of the people that I've kind of seen on the platform, they all said to stay hydrated, and they all said to start off with high protein. So who am I to tell y'all that y'all wrong? So I'm going to do exactly what they told me to do until I can, figure out something else. So that's a little gem for you, and anything I can do to help. And I'm talking like I'm getting ready to post this today, but I'm not. It's just hard to say that you weigh that much, and I just don't want the backlash right now. I'm just not in a frame of mind to be able to not take it to heart right now. So we'll have to wait. All right. Love you, butterflies. Hey, butterflies. Second day of walking. We are not up to the 10 laps, which is a mile. We're doing about a third of that. The goal is to do 3 today. And once I feel that I don't have like an actual challenge with it, then we'll move up. But I can say I had a lot of energy today, which is a good thing. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a little, child, baby, a little heads up of what we doing. I got my baby here, but she don't like to get on camera. So anyway, I appreciate her walking with her mommy. Talk to you later, butterflies. Hey, butterflies, it's your girl Pam. I was on the struggle bus today. I could not get my energy up for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but today is Thursday. I took my first injection on Tuesday. I feel good now. Don't feel any kind of, fatigue or anything, but just that initial trying to get out of the bed, I couldn't, for whatever reason. We did go walking last night. I walked around 3 times. It's 10 to do a mile. I'm gonna have to, work my way up to that. I'm trying to think of what else. I didn't go to the bathroom a lot, so that was a good thing. I think I went maybe once, and then, which is, not the norm for me. I had been going every 2 hours, and I didn't have that pasty taste in my mouth. So that was good. So hopefully we will keep on the same thing. I did find out from the insurance, from the pharmacist that it was 200 and something dollars, and I guess the discount card that they gave me from Mounjaro was, they had allotted me to the end of the year $1,800. They had paid $150 toward the balance of the 200 and something. So that left me with 67. But that's tolerable for me. For my health, I'll have to do what I have to do. Hell, I got myself into this position, so I got to figure out how to get myself out. And I say that sparingly because I do understand that obesity is a disease. Honestly, I just found that out, where it's been documented that it is. So, although it doesn't change the fact that I'm here, it does account for certain things. Now, what I will say is I have not had the food noise at all. And I haven't had any nausea. And like I said, the first night, I had a little bit of a loose bowel. But yeah, so we're going to keep praying. Like literally, I'm praying, asking God. I don't want little to no side effects, and that's what we're going to roll with. All right. So, I'll do my next injection on Tuesday of next week, and then I will weigh myself. I'm just going to weigh myself once a week and give y'all an update. And I keep saying that I'm eventually going to post this, but like I said, not right now. But anyway, love you, butterflies. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey, butterflies. It's your girl Pam. I have looked at a lot of videos with Mounjaro 2.5. Didn't want to go any quicker than any, like skip ahead. And I really haven't heard a lot of folks, probably one, honestly, that has talked about when you are coming to the end of that week's cycle and that food noise is starting to creep in. And I'm struggling right now because that first day that I got the shot, I probably got it around maybe 4 o'clock, 4:15 in the afternoon. And I don't know the last time I haven't craved chocolate or sweets or something savory and salty and chocolate. I don't know the last time, and I didn't Monday. Excuse me, that was, when did I go? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was fine. It was like, oh my gosh, finally these damn voices have stopped talking to me. And then yesterday, Friday, I was like, oh snap, wait a minute. It wasn't really, really bad. I told y'all I went and got some chickpeas. I love the I think it's BNA. I got the Rockin' Ranch. I got the variety pack. I was okay with the honey barbecue or whatever, but the Rockin' Ranch was really nice. And I had eaten a Built Bar. And I was fine after that. It was fine. I even chewed gum, a trick that, one of my coworkers had told me about. Um Today I ended up eating almost like a breakfast burrito. I had one whole egg, two additional egg whites. I put a lot of peppers in there, measured those out, mushrooms. I had a little sriracha on there and one slice of cheese. but one slice of cheese for both of the little tortillas, right? They're little mini carb tortillas. So I made like two separate ones, and I cut the cheese in half or broke it in half, whatever, and put it on, half a slice on each. And then I have 4 pieces of bacon. Now I do, after looking at it, the bacon was high in sodium, um, and fat content. So I probably won't do 4 pieces of bacon from now on. I'll probably, if I want bacon, I'll probably only do 2. But for the most part, it was a good meal. I intermittent fast, so I only have one more meal of the day, and I'm eating leftovers, which is my daughter's shrimp, broccoli. It's got cream of mushroom, shrimp, broccoli, cream of mushroom. It does have Ritz crackers on it, and some cheese. So I'll have that for dinner. I have just, oh, this is my 40 ounce. I've had 2 of those, and then we went walking this morning because I told y'all I was not feeling, I was feeling a little off kilter, like I was getting ready to pass out. So I didn't go walking yesterday because my daughter had to, my daughter that walks with me had to do a double, which meant that I would have to go by myself. And I had all intentions of going by myself until then. And I was like, maybe you want to wait until somebody can go with you. Now, I think I shared with you guys too, and I may not have, when I had breast cancer and I was going through active treatment, I ended up, the chemo or the immunotherapy, I don't think anybody knows which one, but one of them stopped me from like walking normally. I had to walk with assistance. I would just fall at any given time. I had to have a rollator. I would walk from probably maybe 12 steps from my bed to my bathroom, and my heart rate would go up to 161. So I've come a long way, but at the same token, I put my borderline at that particular time, diabetes on the line, on the back burner. And I lost 80 pounds probably in 2.5 months because I couldn't eat. I didn't, but of course, when you start back eating, I gained it back. Plus, because I had come off of metformin, and because when I came off of metformin, my weight was not controlled anymore. I didn't realize that. So it was just like a spiral. I can't get it out. Spiraling. Y'all will notice in a minute that I ain't got good sense, but it was out of control. Let's just say that. But yeah, nobody's talking about this. Not enough. And I don't know what the second, dosage. They said that, just keep in mind, this is the introduction, the 2.5, that trying to get your body used to it, not to expect a lot of weight loss. I will share what the weight loss is from from last week to this week, or to next week, sorry. Um, but I won't take my next injection till Tuesday. I'm not going to tell you I'm not worried, because the voices are louder today than they were yesterday, but not as loud as they were before I took the injection, if that makes sense. Um, so if you're on this journey, just to let you know that, yeah, you're not crazy. It is possible that you will have the voices come back in between injections. I took heed to what these people said: eat high protein and drink lots and lots of water. So I really haven't had any additional side effects. I was concerned that I had not been going to the bathroom. I'm not a normal go to the bathroom kind of girl, the BM. But I had a bowel movement this morning, so I decided not to take the magnesium citrate because I had it, I bought it, but if I can let my body do what it needs to do on its own, that's what I want to try to do. So I hope this helps somebody whenever y'all see this. And we'll talk to you later, butterflies. Love you. Hey, butterflies, it's your girl Pam. I am in my daughter's car waiting on her. We just got through walking. And today is, let me see, Saturday, March 14th. So this is the 4th day, I guess, since I took my first injection. And so I told y'all that I had some, like, I felt like off balance, like I was getting ready to maybe faint when I was on the phone with customer service yesterday. And but I didn't feel like that anymore. I ate my dinner. We did go get wings. I decided I got garlic parmesan, and I probably shouldn't have gotten that. May need to stay with something maybe like lemon pepper or something. But I bypassed the fries and the onion rings like I normally do, and my youngest daughter fixed us some asparagus in the air fryer. So that turned out okay. So that was good. This thing is choking me, sorry. This is my water bottle. Anyway, so for the most part, I feel pretty good. Drinking water. I told y'all I intermittent fast, so I haven't broken my fast yet. So today I think what I'm going to have is 1 egg and 2 additional egg whites, and make a scrambler with some peppers and onions and not a lot of cheese like I normally do, but just a sprinkle of cheese, and I'll probably weigh everything because I've been weighing stuff and doing pretty good with weighing. And then I am going to either do maybe some sausage or bacon or something, but sausage links. And then let's see what else. Oh, and I'm gonna put it on these low carb, tiny, they're little mini tortillas or something, and make like almost like a little wrap or something. But that's what I'm gonna do today. And then my daughter, the Betty Crocker that she is, made us. Oh, you loud. Sorry. For somebody that don't want to be on camera, you's loud. Sorry. Oh, and you done made me waste up my time. Oh, but anyway, she made us a shrimp dish, so we'll eat that. All right, we'll talk to you later. Love you. Good morning, butterflies. It's your girl Pam, and I am giving my day 7 of my symptoms and my thought process as far as Mounjaro is concerned. I took it last Tuesday, March 10th, 2026, for the first time. So this morning I was still laying in the bed. My daughter called, and all of a sudden, as I was talking to her, my head started spinning. And so, the only way I can explain it, the teacups at the fair. Yeah, that's what it felt like. It kept going around and around, and I was like, okay. And I was literally laying down, so I wasn't like, I hadn't gotten up hadn't gotten up quickly or anything. I think I kind of maybe switched to my right side, so maybe that jarred me a little bit. I don't know, but it seemed like it lasted a long time, but it probably, in hindsight, was probably maybe 6-7 seconds, but long enough to kind of freak me out. So I told my daughter, hey, just in case, this is what's going on. I think it might be my electrolytes. I've been drinking a lot of water. I've been starting my meals and including in all of my meals high protein, but the electrolytes I have not been doing. So I think that might be it. Got a delivery coming today. Prime should be here at any moment. Matter of fact, they said I was the next stop. So hopefully we can get some of those in my body. We went to the sweat house yesterday, did the radiant sauna, did the vitamin C shower and the cold plunge, and I had some, I'm assuming it was electrolytes there. They have I guess a fountain. But I think I must need some more. So we're going to add that into the equation, see how that goes. Hopefully it will make it a little better. Wish me luck. So we'll talk to you later. Today is March. Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Monday, March 16th, 2026.
Okay, so you heard her. So we'll talk to you later, butterflies. Love you. Hey, butterflies, it's your girl Pam. I just got the electrolytes delivered, and I wanted to tell you about the taste because I can't do like Gatorade and Power. It's just too much salt. I can't do it. But I saw on social media somebody talking about these, the Ultima, and I got the Martini variety pack, and I can do this. 16 ounces, 1 pack. It's sugar-free, carb-free, and calorie-free. Gluten and keto-friendly. It's plant-based flavors and colors, so, and no artificial sweeteners. So I can do this. I just did the peach Bellini. It's not salty at all. It tastes almost like a little flavored drink type of thing. Not sweet, overly sweet or anything, but it will do. So let's wish me luck with this. I will keep you posted. I don't know what else to tell you. We'll keep you posted and tell you whether or not this is working. Hopefully these dizzy spells will be over, and we'll talk to you later, butterflies. Love you.